2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Vegas. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Patterson motioning over. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll run a draw with Mixon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That pass play good for 22. First down for Houston.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. To throw is Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Texans 7, Raiders nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On second down, a run with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll run with White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. A second effort, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Schultz is the motion man. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be. Schultz is the motion man. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now, Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Patterson motioning over. On second down, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. A second down throw for Stroud. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Third and long. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll go play action with Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up to the 42.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He's looking deep for Shakir. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Patterson motioning over. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down. And in motion, it's Diggs. Here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Stroud back to the air on second down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Stroud to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's second down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Patterson motioning over. Stroud going to set up to throw. That is caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get about 2. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give, and here's White. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vegas. On for the PAT is Auburn. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Patterson motioning over. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. A run here with Mixon. Joe Mixon inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Shakir. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now, faking the give. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the pistol, a give to White. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw to the left side, and Adams has it. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Rashad White, touchdown Las Vegas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And in motion, it's Diggs. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Bowers.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On a zone read, a give to White. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, right back to White. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That is hauled in at the 5.
I'll be honest, Mike, I think everyone in this stadium, when that ball went up, you're thinking pick. Fortunately for him, there wasn't a defender in the area, and he's able to reel it in for a nice gain.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Back to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Rashad White, touchdown Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Schultz is the motion man. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And in motion, it's Diggs. On second down, Stroud. He'll get this out to the left flat. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go. Third and a yard. On the ground, this is Chandler. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on third and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Patterson motioning over. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Patterson motioning over. Here's a designed run. And this time he's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. Here is 1st and goal. White. A short game. Down to the 7. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They face second down and 7. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Now Mixon. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In motion now, it's Collins. On third down, here's a run by Mixon. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. So it's a win